boscaiola. It's one of the most popular sauces to put with pasta, or in my case, I'm going to serve it with some gnocchi. What makes a great boscaiola is lots of mushrooms. And instead of using a pancetta or speck or bacon, I'm going to be doing it the traditional way, which is with some pork sausages. Now I've got some really good pork sausages here, and you want to take the casing away. You just cut straight down and take the casing out. We just want the meat, not the casing, because we just want this to turn into mince. So I've been preheating a pan. There is a lot of fat in the sausage already, so you don't need too much oil. We'll just add a splash of olive oil just to get things started. And with the sausages, you want to break them up almost like little meatballs to start with. And then as the heat starts to get into there, we're going to break it up with a wooden spoon. So you need about 3 sausages for this. Breaking it up. If you pop it in the pan without breaking it up, it starts to set at that size. We don't want that. We want little pieces, about the same size as our mushrooms that we're going to add in a moment. Okay, so while the sausages cook down, the fat renders, we can get onto our mushrooms. I'm using Swiss brown mushrooms. They've got a deeper, bolder flavour. When you bring your mushrooms home, don't wash them. They really don't need a wash. You can just brush off any of the dirt that you have on it, but look how clean these are. And for this, I just want them sliced, so nice big slices. You know that these are really fresh mushrooms because they're firm. They're not spongy whatsoever. So when you're looking for your mushrooms, make sure that they're nice and firm and crisp, just as they are here. So we want about 6 or 7 of these beautiful mushrooms. As we know, mushrooms are delicious as is because they're so hearty, but they work really well with sausages like this. Because they're like sponges, they're going to absorb the lovely flavour of the sausages. Now, these are Italian sausages, so there's chili throughout it, there's oregano, there's even some fennel. It goes so well with our mushrooms. So I'll finish chopping these up. I'll finally chop some garlic too, and once all of that sausage has cooked down, become quite crispy, we can add the mushrooms. Right, smelling fantastic in here. Our mushrooms have cooked down. See how they're slightly golden and they're shimmering just right. Now it's time to add the garlic. I don't like to add my garlic before this because it'll burn. So you want to cook the mushroom sausages first, in with the garlic. It'll take no time at all to start to smell fantastic. Give that a bit of a toss. To this, I'm going to add some white wine. So a drizzle of that. And we do want that to come back up to the boil so we cook off any of the alcohol. A good crack of pepper. And I haven't added any salt yet. After I add the cream, we'll have a taste. The sausages are salty enough. All right, in with the cream, a good glug. And now we just wait. We just allow this to come up to a gentle simmer and allow that sauce to thicken. Then we can add our gnocchi and our spinach. Well, this is looking fantastic. And you can see it's reduced a lot, but it's still slightly runny. I'm okay with that because I'm going to be adding gnocchi directly into the pan. This one you don't need to pre-boil. So we're going to add our little gnocchis. Look how small they are. They're fantastic size. And we're just going to break them up into the sauce so they can poach. Now, because the gnocchi has potato and flour, it's naturally going to thicken it even more. So if it does get too thick, all you need to do is just add a splash of water. So I'll just break the gnocchis up, just being careful not to completely cut them in half. They're quite sturdy, actually. Give them a toss so they can absorb all that delicious creamy mushroom sauce. The last thing I want to add is some spinach. This will wilt down in no time. Really leave the spinach leaves to the last minute so they don't overcook. And we're just going to gently fold that in the hot sauce. Another quick toss. See how fast that wilts down? A big handful of parmesan. And we are ready to plate up. Just fantastic. Generous bowl for this. I am hungry indeed. And we'll just pile that in the centre. can see there's like even amounts of mushrooms to sausage to the gnocchi. Fantastic. If you're a big parmesan fan, a little extra on the top and some freshly cracked pepper. That right there is a stunning dinner. Mushrooms and cream, it never gets old, and particularly delicious with those Italian style sausages. So if you haven't done a boscaiola with sausages, give it a go. And if you're vegetarian, well, you can do exactly this dish, just leave out the sausages, it'll taste just as good.